pay a competitive salary, you offer them growth, and you offer them career advancement. You promote from within, train them, you invest in them. You will have lower attrition.
As you said, there's so many niche areas now. I'll give you a simple example. Anybody that's a good steward can be picked up by any office, because so many people need pantry boys now.
True.
So many people need good reception, and they think, oh, if I get a hotel, a person who knows how to answer the telephone, and all, already trained in hotels. Airlines and all, though, of course, the larger ones. But every small office also have taking one guy from one place. So it is a pressure, because it's a highly, this business is built on the fact that people who work in this business are very, very well experienced.
Sure.
They don't have a lot of paper qualification, but they are very well experienced because they've received a lot of on-the-job training.
Sure.
And today nobody really wants to take their time or effort to give on-the-job training in terms of training somebody actually to do that kind of a job. So I think that's where this problem.
But Vikram, where do you source from a fresh talent pool? Where does one get a fresh talent pool from in today's day?
Frankly,
From the next kiosk.
You find it what the guy will jump your next day will be on the next kiosk. So you again keep the line.
So you want to keep the chain going. You have to keep
keep the chain
taking people. You have to keep taking.
So
people.
poaching is the best option? What is your experience?
That's not a good solution.
I think an option is you have to expand. So you go, catering institutes for some level, for food craft. Some you just go graduates. We actually had a lot of luck in hiring graduates, general degree, BA pass or something, and then put them through a training program. They actually last longer. They stay with you longer.
Okay.
Because they're not, the IHM guys will come and
Absolutely.
their market value is higher, or their marketability is more. And yeah, of course, eventually, unfortunately, you have this thing of, you eventually pulling out of a pool.
Sure.
So that pool will include your competition.
No, I was going to ask Kinzel a question.
Yeah.
In general, because I always, I want this insight.
Yeah.
As to, normal restaurant, you have a nice manager. Manager will control the staff. So many controls and setups are there because there are 3 of us working. If he's stealing, I'll maybe squeal on him and all. In a kiosk, it's a one-man show.
True.
So there's no credit card also. So Galla, managing all that cash.
Yes.
So what is it like? What is the right kind of mindset you need for somebody managing basically a kiosk where he's practically the owner, he's not the owner. So how do you incentivize him, or how do you make him make sure that he's working them instead of 8 to 12 hours? Because obviously there's no shift system, and so I want some insight on that.
See, the way we have kind of managed to retain talent is we pay higher than the competition.
Okay.
So we have staff, we have stayed for 3 years, and they have stayed. Of course, when they go out and say kitna salary milega, they will come back to us.
That's admirable.
So
3 years.
They have gone out. They said, sir, छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, please जाओ. 3 दिन के अंदर हम वापस आ सकते हैं. So we are paying higher, and the incentives that we dole out are much higher. So every cup of soup that he sells, he gets an incentive. आधे टाइम तो कस्टमर मॉल में ऐसे ही है. It's more an impulse that he wants a soup. Mine is not a planned product at all. So and it's not that you are feeling him to satiate your hunger, or it's a lunchtime and therefore you want it. So for me, it's an impulse product. So it's easy for him to sell. Of course, a little arrived at product in terms of why soup and not something to eat. So the way we have incentivized is one, there is an incentive which is much higher, salary which is much higher, and if he is comfortable in one location, then we don't shift him also. Okay, now we have started installing cameras so that all the units, we have a screen at our office and we can see all the units and what is happening.
And how do you keep control? How do you know whether actually utna gaya, nahi gaya?
So that is as I said, we have been 3 years, so we know if we have sent this much of paste, this is the yield that he will have. Plus minus whatever 5% of spillage, order cancelled, he giving it to his friends, all those things are affected him.
Sure.
He having it because he is hungry and does not have money to spend. And मुझे पता है कि 2 सलाद तो खुद बेचेगा और उसका बिल नहीं मारने वाला. वो उसका बस का किराया निकालने ही वाला है. So all those things are all factored in whether you want to count it as a pilferage, shrinkage, whatever. And then now there are cameras. So if he is not wearing cap, the guy will just call him and say, boss, cap क्यों नहीं पहना है, gloves क्यों नहीं पहना है. So there are cameras installed, cameras which have been installed, 1 camera per location. One guy sitting in the office just monitoring. And that's impossible to have somebody just running around at all the outlets. My expense of transport, my expense of conveyance, everything goes down.
But
plus the salary.
That's something which you can never win. I think in years it's human nature.
Yes.
They will find ways. And
Yes.
everything you put in, they will try and find a way around it. So you have to stay ahead. You put cameras, they'll find something, then you'll have to do something. You'll find,
Yeah,
I
system.
can write a chapter on, the things I've seen.
Absolutely.
Shocking stuff I've seen over various chains and various jobs that I've done. And how you caught each one, and then each time you plug the gap and you go ahead and you have, strong systems and you have the same.
Dheeraj, what has been your experience? Share with us.
Why is not the kind who will want the soup to as a meal?
His problem must be bigger.
Yeah, Dheeraj, I'm waiting to hear Dheeraj's viewpoint also.
He's accountant, so he knows how much he has sent and therefore.
No, we have that with the systems because you can't break the bread and make two vada pav out of it. So we just keep track of that.
Yeah.
Then they figure out ways to. But what I've just seen is that, see, attrition is there. We have settled with a figure of 10%.
Okay.
So every month, 10% people are going to go and they're going to come. And we've been in this for 10 years. Every year in the month of April and May, there is a 30 to 40% drop in the staff. And in the month of June, everybody comes back and you're flooded. As in, there's not a single year where this is not, it's as predictable as rain coming.
Okay.
It will come 15 days aage piche, but it is going to come. So I once I asked the guys, why do you guys, how come everybody's getting married in your village in the same time? I saw that the employment base said, no sir, marriage happens, but in the marriage, we get a lot of free food and we get to dance and this and that. So we go meet our family and come back. So all of us go into for those 2 months and you can't do anything about it.
Okay.
And the amount of people that they kill, ये मर गया, वो मर गया. हम लोग का population कम नहीं होता. सर आज ये हो गया, आज वो यानी कि वो गुजर गया, वो गुजर गया. तो गुजरते ही रहते हैं.
You can't. It's like inflation. Inflation will be at 10%.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you factor that in, you will love the food business.
I have
If
to
you
look at it.
10% attrition will be there. If you learn to live with it, you will love the food business.
10% per month is, you got to learn to live, and food inflation is 20%, so I think 10% is
Sure.
good.
No, I think really it's fantastic if you've done
Just
that.
becoming realistic, I think. Otherwise, you will keep complaining. It's like finding the right wife. There are going to be certain things which will not be right. You learn to live with it.
Actually, they don't leave this on TV.
No, the wife finding the right husband.
Fair enough. Now you got that. You got that.
Actually, Ravi, I want to make a point.
Sure.
I want to focus on the solution of this question, as you said. Everybody knows every business today, Mukesh Ambani would have a problem of getting the right person for his business. So does Tata's have. So we have. What we have experienced in our company today is HR as a function does its own job. I guess at the level that we are, people whom we hire are not people who are well educated. So they require something more than that. It's just what we do is the personal touch, and we show them a value-based organization that we are creating. People talk about 10%. I don't know if I'm really speaking loud. We don't experience 10%.
Yeah.
I have a strength of 120 people. I've never seen it going beyond 3%. April, May, June, yes, same problem. Recruitment is always by reference. We have never come up with the act. These are few things that, I'm sorry to say, the way you said, you have factored in that this much loss is there. That's a part of the Excel sheet that you do. The question is, at our level, what are you actually doing to find a solution to it? At our company, we give massive amount of freedom to our people to perform and allow them to make mistakes. And we tell them that bring that mistake back into the system so that we can improvise that. So today, we are taking a lot of trouble in the manner where we do the initial screening of the people. So once that has happened, today we have people who are more than 4 years with me.
To add to that, I think I totally believe. Two things you said.
Value
I totally
creation
agree.
is more
Empowerment. Empowerment, empower.
Very important.
And empathize. So
Yes.
I used to do something in Nimbulus. We had 1,500 people. So, 85, by the end, 85 restaurants, 8 locations. I used to meet 20 employees in my room. Every other Thursday was 2 hours.
Session.
One-to-one. I would write some stuff in the file, I'd write some stuff in my drawer. And it would take a while to get through, whatever, so they, and you so you have to give them opportunities like that, where they actually meet the head of the company, or other opportunities in whatever, to reach out to them,
Sure.
to get the pulse of what's going on.
Sure.
And I think if you have a very open atmosphere,
Yes.
and hey, you made a mistake, don't hide it, but admitted, and then you will not be punished the first, depending on what, of course. So for us, for instance, theft was a non-bearable. So
Yes.
theft out.
Absolutely.
There's no question.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
once sacked a hotel GM
Okay.
for taking a 1 kilo cake.
Okay.
Okay. Which he had said was for some police guy, but he took it home. 1 kilo cake. He begged and pleaded, and I said, "No, I mean, how can I
Correct.
trust you?
Yes. Yes.
He is only 1 kilo. Okay,
Yes.
I made a mistake. Never again in my life, sir. And I said, I'm sorry, but I cannot. And how can I not do this? And then what do the other guys say?
Yes.
So some stuff is non-available, but otherwise, you made a mistake. You burned 2 items, like he's saying, कुछ खराब हो जाएगा. Record it, bolo it, whatever. Have a system where they can have the ability to say we, spoiled this, and they don't get penalized for something which is perhaps a genuine mistake.
Sure.
If you give, I think, a lot of things like that, we'll get.
As long as it's in the shop.
It's on the shop floor, it's not gone into your pocket. It's not gone into a pocket. Yeah, that's not done.
Two important parameters in the solution space that we're talking about. We as a company have a clear-cut no poaching policy. We don't
Okay.
poach.
Okay.
That has been a real motivator. We don't. Absolutely, it's no. Secondly, we treat our employees like internal customers. The easiest way to solve their problem is to give them attention when they are in problem.
Give them time.
Give them time. The way a customer complains and you give attention to him, right? Just do that, and I think the attrition rate will be manageable.
Okay.
It will never get to zero.
No.
It will never get to
There have
zero.
been
Sure.
times in these months, April and May, where at some company-owned stores, the store is being run by just two people. It requires 5 people.
Yes.
But at my franchisee store, there are 7 people there, and we are paying 40% more than what the franchisee pays. So it was just, I said, what happened over here? They said, no, I know his name, I know what is there in his family, I know what he needs, etc., etc. So he was just doing a much better job in people management skills than my area manager was.
Okay.
So it was a hard reality which we said that no, we cannot give that much attention across multiple locations, but a franchisee is doing a fantastic job.
And
he never has these staffing problems.
We also experience the same thing like April and May this month. So we have a system wherein we do hourly sales. We actually do swapping of our staff where it is not performing at that hour. So bring that staff here in these two. So these are the solutions we tell them, look, we are doing this for you. So the caretaker of that particular outlet understands that company is sensitive not only towards them but towards the customers also.
I think another very important thing to help at the junior level is you have to incentivize. So, a lot of people just end up incentivizing top. So top, most companies get incentivized with,
Yes.
bonuses, this,
Yes.
that. You actually have to have schemes and incentivize locations.
Sure.
For, hey, you generate X, whatever your parameter is,
Sure.
whether it's sales, profit, food cost, could be or something. And that everyone in that restaurant then gets a piece of that pie.
Yes.
Okay.
To
It
build
is
up
across.
of that unit.
Sure.
A team feeling also.
Sure.
Not only the, so you have to have that thing that, hey, this is the pie and this is how it will be divided. So the manager gets some,
Yeah.
the kitchen guy gets some, the front
Yes.
guy gets some. So you've got to give them a piece of the pie.
Sure.
I feel that, hey, if my pie was, I was supposed to give this, I gave this, the guy didn't just take the top. He didn't.
It has
Go
to
the
go
complete bottom
across.
line. We got a little bit of it. So then you work hard next month again to deliver results.
So you link the deliverables of even the junior most person
Yes.
to some kind of an incentive which may be either financial or it can be a human connect, a human connect or some kind of
Recognition is a good one. Very good.
Simple,
Sure.
simple thing we did at our end, to our delivery boys, we gave them talk time. And they were so glad that I can get connected to my family.
Free.
Okay,
Wonderful.
okay. That's a lovely thought.
Yeah, it was amazing. Everybody was damn happy. Next month I changed. They said, no, sir, please go back to the last scheme.
Okay.
I said, okay, we go back to the last scheme. Yeah, as long as you guys are happy, you're delivering what I want. And that was really something out of the box we tried and
Some
it
of the
worked
stuff
for
is
us.
small,
Fantastic.
it cost you a lot.
Nothing. It is just, but we sold the concept in such a way that we believe that you should be connected with your family. So here it is, talk to them. Only
Sure.
when you're happy, you're going to keep my customers happy. Me sitting in the office, nothing going to happen.
Great.
Some solutions that we work.
We'll go on to the 4th out of 5, and that's raw materials supply chain. You want to?
No.
We have issues with our supply chain, which is a biggie. in terms of the quality of raw materials that we acquire, the cost at which we acquire them, the regularity with which we get some of those materials. It could be cheese, it could be chocolate, or various regular things as well. It could be watana or whatever it is. So could you all share some